As I walk the halls of the mission, I can appreciate how far the mission has come. From the Watsons handing out sandwiches in the back of a station wagon to our first property on Fairfield Ave, the opening of our women's shelter on Barnum Ave, and a home for mothers and children on Sylvan Ave. Back then, we were scattered all across the city. But in 2019, a vision became reality. We acquired our community care center. What was once a dilapidated, dusty building has become a beacon of hope for Bridgeport and beyond. This transformation has allowed us to expand our mission, fighting poverty from the inside out, embracing people with the compassion of Christ, and offering hope and healing for a changed life. And today, everything happens under one roof. Addiction has a devastating grip on men and women who come through our doors. Here in Connecticut, addiction still grips our communities. Fentanyl is driving more than 80% of overdose deaths, and non-fatal overdoses continue to rise. I know firsthand how addiction can tear through families. My own spouse battles substance abuse. It is why I believe so deeply in the mission's work. Our residential New Life program meets people right where they are. This faith-based curriculum addresses both physical and spiritual needs through counseling, case management, work therapy, and 15 hours of classroom education each week, focusing on the 3 key areas of transformation.
I was addicted to alcohol and cocaine, and I was homeless as well. I got here May 9th, and ever since then, it's been like a life-changing experience, honestly. God is in this place and I love it here.
In Connecticut, food insecurity has surged, now affecting roughly 1 in 7 residents. More than 516,000 people, with the biggest rises among children and seniors. As hunger continues to grow in our communities, so must our response. Through daily meals, mobile kitchens, our weekly food pantry, and the Great Thanksgiving Project, we are feeding the hungry and nourishing bodies and souls.
I've been coming here so many years. I get my food here all the time. This is a blessing here for us.
This year alone, more than 1.4 million free meals have been served to children, families, and neighbors in need.
I thank God for the mission, because without the mission, I don't know where I'll be.
It's hard to believe, but tonight, more than 500 children in Connecticut will go to bed homeless. Not with a cozy bedtime routine, but with worry and uncertainty weighing on their young minds. Homelessness is our state's hidden crisis. While nearly 5,000 people may not always be visible on the streets, they are living in unstable, stressful conditions that rob them of the chance to build a secure foundation and a life where they can truly thrive. That's why Bridgeport Rescue Mission created a safe and welcoming space where moms and kids can find warm meals, comfortable beds, clean clothing, and a supportive community.
Before I came here, I was going through a domestic violence situation, and Bridgeport Rescue Mission, they really helped me. They took me in, they understood my situation, and they were always there for me every step of the way. They still are, and I'm grateful to be here.
Here, families can heal, regain stability, and rebuild their lives for the future. For those struggling in poverty, costs, insurance barriers, and discrimination often make counseling and basic health care out of reach, forcing many to go without the help they desperately need. In Connecticut, more than 1.5 million residents live in areas with too few mental health providers, leaving thousands, especially low-income families, waiting months for care. That's why our resource center, located inside our community care center, is so vital. Through our partnership with Sage Healthcare, clients have access to free medical and dental care, mental health support and screenings, often eliminating unnecessary trips to the ER, giving people the care they desperately need.
I have no trouble sleeping at night because I know that the people who are being cared for here get exactly what they need. And even if they need something beyond our scope, we can also get them to where they need to go, whether they have insurance or not.
Our mission is simple: to wrap our arms around as many struggling families as possible. Families who are hungry, hurting, homeless, or trapped in addiction. I didn't grow up in poverty, but I do know the heartbreak of addiction. Walking through that experience with my spouse opened my eyes to just how deeply these struggles can wound families. It's also why I believe in the work so passionately, because behind every statistic is someone's child, someone's parent, someone's loved one in need of hope. One of my favorite Psalms says, "Defend the weak and the fatherless, uphold the cause of the poor and the oppressed, rescue the weak and the needy." That is our calling, and that is what we do every single day. Together we are meeting basic needs today, restoring hope for tomorrow, and transforming lives forever.